Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be doing my favorite video to watch. We're going to be doing an empties video. These are, like I said, my favorite videos to watch because it is always fascinating to me what people go through and use up completely, because it really gives you a great sense of how the product performs, especially because, at least with me, a lot of times the longer I use a product, the more my opinion of it changes, or my body starts responding to it differently. I mean, how often have you used a shampoo and conditioner that after a while you're like, yeah, I don't really like this anymore. So it's, for me, awesome to watch. So let me start with some of the bigger things. I went through an Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I use these all the time. I have very dry, itchy skin, especially in the wintertime. So you'll probably see a lot of these in videos, but it's got the oatmeal in it so that it is supposed to help combat itchy skin. So really like this, already repurchased. Although I am also trying out a couple of different lotions as well, because I like changing it up. I do also have some soaps from Bath & Body Works. So I have Beautiful Day, which I really liked. Sorry, that wasn't even a real sentence. The ones in this container, this packaging right here, the non-foaming ones, are the ones that I use in my kitchen. I feel like they're more substantial when I'm washing my hands when cooking. So I went through a Beautiful Day, which was just a really subtle sort of floral scent. It was really nice. I liked it a lot. It has Sun-Kissed Apple, Sparkling Cassis, and Wild Daisy in it. So I would definitely get this scent again. This was one of my husband's picks. This was Vanilla Snowflake. It just smelled like vanilla. And then we also have Winter, which I really enjoyed. I have no idea what was, oh, here we go. Fresh Pine, Snowy Citrus, and White Woods. So when it comes to scents, my husband and I are very different. He likes very fruity, citrusy scents, whereas I like more woodsy, earthy scents. So we try to kind of meld them, but really for the most part when we go into Bath & Body Works, when it's like the buy 3 get 3 free, we just each pick our own scents and deal with it that way. But I would definitely repurchase all 3 of those. I like them. I do have a face wash. This is, ooh, looking nasty. This is Biore. This is the Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. I liked this. It was one that I didn't feel like removed my makeup very well. I do subscribe to the double cleanse method, so I'll go in with like an oil or a balm first and then follow up with a makeup remover. But I didn't feel like this did enough of that for me. So this is actually one that I would use in the mornings, which worked out really well because it's got kind of a cooling sensation to it. So I did like it for that. I have a travel size leave-in conditioner. It's the Briogeo Rosarco Milk. I liked it. However, I'm not a big fan of leave-in conditioners and stuff with pumps. Not because I don't feel like they work well. I didn't have any kind of issue with like the sprayer stopping up or anything like that. The reason that I don't usually use conditioners in this format is because I just feel like it gets my floor super slick in the bathroom, and I just don't really like that. But if you like spray leave-in conditioners, that one I feel like worked very well. Also from Briogeo, I have again a travel of the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I have a larger size of this as well. I like it just fine. For me, it's not quite thick enough to be a mask, but it is one that I do like using periodically because I do feel like it leaves my hair feeling nice. I just don't think it's that really deep restorative mask that I personally am looking for. I do have some wipes. Looks like I've got 3 empty packages. We'll start with the Neutrogena. I know that these get a lot of hype. They are not my favorite. I don't feel like they remove enough of my makeup. And I also feel like they kind of pull at my skin. So won't be repurchasing those. These I really didn't like at all. So I keep falling into that trap of buying cleansing wipes from like Marshall's, and I never end up liking them. So I just end up using them to remove swatches and things like that. So I need to stop doing that, but I already have a couple that I'm working through, so you'll see more. But this one right here, I didn't feel like it removed makeup very well. It left my skin feeling sticky. I was not a fan. These, however, these are my favorite. These are the simple micellar cleansing cloths. These are for sensitive skin, which I definitely have. These I really like. I feel like they are well saturated. They remove my makeup. They don't leave that stickiness on my skin. I do really like these. I have repurchased. I use them frequently. Let's see what else is in here. I've got toothpaste. This is my favorite toothpaste. This is the Sensitive Pro Enamel. I do have sensitive teeth, and I do drink a lot of coffee, so anything I can do to help protect the enamel of my teeth. I don't know if that's really a thing or if it's just marketing, but I use it and I like it. I have some skincare in here. I went through my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. I really did like this, quite a bit actually. It was, I don't know why I'm opening it, it's empty. It's kind of a pale blue gel. It sinks into my skin very quickly. It left it feeling very soft and very smooth, and I really enjoyed it. I will probably repurchase that again. I've got a ton of other skincare that I'm currently using and working through, but it is one that if I was out of everything else, it is one that I would consider repurchasing. This one, on the other hand, I wouldn't. This is the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Cucumber Detox Bouncy Hydrating Gel. This, I felt like just sat on top of my skin. It felt fine when I went to sleep at night, but when I woke up in the morning and went to go wash my face, it just was kind of slick and slimy when I put water on my face. So I don't feel like it actually sunk in and did anything for my skin. So this is one, it's definitely a spendy product and one that I will not be repurchasing. All right, so, I have another toothpaste in here. Same thing, different flavor, I guess. Okay, so we got some sheet masks. So this one is by Tony Moly. This one is the I'm Real Avocado Sheet Nutrition. I loved this. You'll see when I talk about some of these other ones. I just feel like sheet masks are kind of a fun, relaxing thing. I don't really typically notice a big change in my skin. My skin felt so good after I used this. So this is one that I will definitely repurchase. I have some others from Tony Moly that I'm excited to try because I liked this one so much. I have a couple from the Creme shop. I'm not gonna lie, I totally bought these because they were adorable. So I've got two of these tiger ones, and then I have one that is a penguin. The picture that you see on the front of the sleeve is actually what's printed on the sheet mask itself, so super fun. The penguin one is called Drink Up Skin. It's moisturizing with hyaluronic acid. And then the tiger one is anti-aging infused with collagen essence. Didn't notice a huge change in my skin, but it is super fun to wear because I'm apparently a 12-year-old kid. I don't know. I have this one from Live Green. It is the brightening with lemon face mask, lemon citrus. Again, it was pleasant to use, but didn't really notice a big change in my skin. And then I have this one. This is by BioBell. I have a couple of these that I'm also going to be using as well. This is the one with wild rose and vitamin C, hashtag I woke up like this. This one was nice. This one was better than just the fun ones that we just talked about, but not as good as the Tony Moly one. So I'm going to try a few more from this line since I have them. But as far as the ones that I have tried so far, the Tony Moly ones are winners for me. All right, one last non-makeup thing that's in here. This is the Marc Anthony. This is the Hydrating Coconut Oil with Shea Butter. It's a deep conditioning mask. I got it in like my Ipsy or something like that. And I like it. I like getting these. It isn't one that I would go out and purchase the full size of. It was nice while I used it, but not anything like Holy Grail super special. Okay, and the rest in here is makeup. You do my two little samples that are in here. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge. Well, I guess this isn't makeup, sorry. I liked it just fine. I only got 1 or 2 uses out of it, and with skincare, it's hard to tell with that much, but it was pleasant. And then I have one of the Dr. Jart Beauty Balm. This is in light medium. I do like this. I feel like it was just a touch dark for me. Big surprise there. If you've seen any of my other videos, I am quite fair and I struggle with finding things that are going to be light enough but also have a neutral undertone. I was really hopeful for the Dr. Jart because this is a Korean beauty brand and they do tend to have more neutral undertones, which is fantastic. I do have a couple other samples. In fact, I've got kind of a larger sample that I'm excited to try out to see if maybe this one I just had it too long, but I'll definitely report back when I go through that as well. Because I do like it's got SPF 45 in it, it's got good stuff for your skin, so I want it to work for me. Alright, so unfortunately this is a declutter. It's separated and it just isn't going to work anymore. But this is one of the NYX, is it just lingerie? Or is it lip lingerie? I'm not sure. But it is in the shade Embellishment. It was this really pretty, like, greigey, rosy kind of color. Really, really pretty. Let me see if I can get any out that'll work. It's just, it's separated with, like, the oils. Okay, that actually gets a little bit, so that's what the color is there. I really like it, but unfortunately, I have to trash it. On the topic of, no, all the rest of these are empty. I don't think there's anything else that, technically this is a declutter because I just don't like it. This is by the Estee Edit. This came in the Lash package from last year's Sephora Favorites, and it has 2 sides. So you have this super, super spiky small side, and I hated it. It poked me in the eye every single time I tried to use it. I ended up with mascara all over my face. I'm not a huge fan of that wand. And then the other side is more of your traditional natural sort of wand. This side I did like better. However, the formula itself was not special enough for me to want to try to struggle with using it. So it's not completely empty. I used it for a month or so and I just was unhappy with it every time I used it, so it's gone. I do also have the Fiona Stiles Ultimate Lash Icon Volumizing Mascara. I really liked this. This is actually a purple mascara, which I'm not gonna lie, I bought it because it was a purple mascara and it was on sale. And I really did like it. This is in the shade Worth. Technically it says it's burgundy, but to me it looked more purple than anything. I really wish that Ulta was still carrying Fiona Stiles because I really did like this mascara. It wasn't like super colorful on your lashes. It was just kind of a tint. So when the light caught it in just the right way, but I knew it was purple and it made me happy. I also have Benefit's They're Real. I like this mascara. It's been one of my favorites for a long time. But I'm kind of moving away from it because, again, it's got that really super spiky wand. And I just don't like the super spiky wands. I'm sure it's user error, but I poke myself in the eye every single time. I end up, you know, blinking in reaction. I get mascara all over my face. It's not a pretty sight. So I have a backup of that. I will use it. And we'll see how I feel about it after that. I don't know. I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is just the travel size. I have a love-hate relationship with this mascara. I love how it looks on my lashes. It is beautiful. However, it transfers underneath my lash line, and I just can't get on board with that. So it's not a mascara that I'm going to repurchase. I have a couple other sample sizes. I'll probably end up decluttering them, giving them to friends, because as beautiful as it is on the lashes, if it ends up underneath and all smudged, then it's just not worth it. I do have the Lash Paradise. I love it. It's beautiful. So that one doesn't transfer on me. I have one last mascara. This is the Mad Lash by The Balm. I hate this packaging. Oh my god. What is it? The Tartist also has this where it's got like this kind of spiky edge. You just have to yank it out instead of like twisting it off. I hate that kind of packaging. I really do. But this wand is like out of control. It is huge. It's not quite as long, the spikes on it. It is a rubberized plastic tip. So I don't poke myself as much, but that wand is just way too long and I get it everywhere. So I used it. The formula was okay, I guess. It wasn't anything special, so I was fine when it got too kind of clumpy to use anymore. I have a lip gloss in here, which I'm so proud of myself. I never go through lip products. There is still a little bit more in the top and the bottom. I could pull the stopper out and get every last drop, but honestly, it wasn't my favorite, to be honest. I kept it in my desk at work. I used it when my lips felt a little bit dry, and that's how I ended up going through it. This is by Pacifica. It is the Enlightened Gloss. It is the Nourishing Mineral Shine in the shade Ravish. I bought it because I thought it was actually going to be this rosy color. It wasn't. It was it was very, very sheer. And like I said, it was fine. It just isn't anything that I would run out to repurchase because it just wasn't special enough for that. I had to declutter this as well. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. It's separated. I have another. Alright, so the last four things that I have are eyeliners. I have the Essence Superfine Eyeliner. It is definitely got a crazy fine point. I liked this. I liked this real well. It's nice and flexible, so it kind of mimics a brush tip. The only problem is that it dries out super, super fast. It's really inexpensive. It's only a few dollars, but it dries out really fast. I have the L'Oreal's Voluminous Liner Noir. This one I did not like as much. So it has a similar felt tip to it, but it's really, really stiff and really, really hard. So you can get a very, very, very fine line with it, but that's really all you can get, and it takes a bit of a learning curve because it is just so stiff. So I would not repurchase that one. I have this one by Ico. This is also a felt tip, but it is super chubby, which, I mean, it was okay. The tip started to fray, so when it dried out, I wasn't too sad about it. I'll be honest, I prefer the brush tips when they're in the pen form, because I feel like you have a lot, or for me at least, that I have a lot more control with it. So while this one was good, if you like a felt tip, it's not one that I'm personally going to repurchase. And then finally, I have one of the Kat Von D ink liners. This one is also a felt tip. I liked it really well. This was, I don't know if this was a point perk or kind of how I got this, but I did enjoy it. Again, I prefer the brush tip, but if you like felt tips, this one's really good, and I would actually repurchase this one. It lasted a really long time. I had this for forever. So that is all of the empties that I have for you at the moment. I hope that this was helpful for you. Definitely leave comments below. Let me know what you've gone through. I also want to let you know about the giveaway that I'm doing. So in the spirit of Christmas, we're going to be doing a giveaway. It's just going to be some fun products that I've picked up. How you enter is to, first of all, be subscribed to my channel, and then leave a comment below letting me know what you've gone through, what are some of your empties, and whether or not you'd repurchase them. And this giveaway will be open for 1 week, so a week from today. So next Monday it'll close. And, oh, bless you. And I will make sure to notify the winner by email through YouTube. So yeah, excited. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed my empties, and I hope that you will subscribe before you leave. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.